Hello and welcome to Reema's Garden. I am Reema Gopalan. So today I want to talk about mistakes, failures sometimes and things going wrong. Okay. I do feel that over a period of past few months I have not spoken enough about the mistakes or the failures, basically meaning dead plants. That is the sophisticated way to put dead plants. Okay, so I want to talk more about this. In my previous videos I have always said that do not start gardening with an outcome based intention, like you want something, that is why you are doing. Enjoy the process is what I have always said. Having said that, during the growth phase or when the process in itself is not smooth, those are the mistakes and I want to talk about them. Okay, let's start with dead plants. Okay, why do plants die? Several reasons. To pinpoint, let's how do I put it? Suppose you bought a plant. Let's start with there. You have bought a plant. When you bring a plant, do not bring it with an assumption that it will grow. As in, not all plants grow or thrive well. Okay, so if you have bought an outdoor plant, you have brought it and it dies within a month. Okay, in next 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, it is not on you. Okay, it is not your mistakes. Not all plants adjust. So the time frame for outdoor plant would be approximately a month, but for indoor plant would be 2.5-3 months. So if an outdoor plant dies within 1 month, it's not on you. If the indoor plant dies within 3 months, it's not on you. They just face a stress when their surroundings are changed, and not all plants cope up. Even otherwise also, young plants, not all young plants thrive very easily when faced with certain stress. So don't be harsh on yourself, or don't get disappointed or saddened by the fact that the plant died. Okay, it is a part of process and I want you to accept this. As far as I am concerned personally, I think there are a lot of dead plants, but that is, for me, it is a part of my job because I keep trying different things, too many things. Sometimes the plant cannot take in that level of stress and gives up. But I need to know what happens when you do a particular thing with a plant. So with me, I personally have a lot of dead plants. But even with you, when things go wrong, don't be harsh on yourself and don't get disappointed is what I want to say. Coming to the second thing is placement. If you see a plant is doing well in a particular spot, don't move it. You move it when the plant is not so okay, or you think it is unhappy, not growing well, that is a different thing. But if you see a plant growing well, or rather the set of plants, like if you have placed suppose 4 plants in a row in one corner of your balcony which is doing well, don't move them. This is one of the best suggestions that I can give you. If it is doing well in a particular spot, do not move it, and do not move the entire set. If 4 of them are doing well together, don't move them, because the plants amongst each other also have a rapport which I wouldn't want you to break. So again, placement is something that once the plant is comfortable, don't move it around unless necessary. Like if you feel it is very much necessary or the plant is not doing well, then it's the other case. And the third one on the list is fertilization. Okay, whenever you buy plant, make sure that you are adding compost while potting them, or if you are not potting them, make sure to add the compost or fertilizer in the next 2-3 weeks. Okay, otherwise the plant will run out of the nutrients and then you will have consequences. So these are the 3 things that I wanted to say. The first is the basic adjustment that the plant needs to the new surroundings. The second one is placement. Once you have a plant accustomed in a particular place, don't move it. And the third one is fertilization. Okay, don't miss out on these 3 things, and I think you will be a lot less disappointed. Thank you.